Mentors need mentors, 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 etc., etc. Welcome to day 174 until I am a YouTube millionaire. In case you didn't already know, that title to this video series is essentially a taunt to YouTube. That after X number of videos, if I still haven't gotten there through consistent posting every single day and thousands upon thousands of videos on my channel, I still haven't achieved it, then there's a problem with their platform. Because the primary thing that they encourage is consistency. They also are very temporarily biased in that they bias towards newer content and make us much more reactionary as a result, which is very dangerous, but it's what YouTube has decided to do. That is, most content is not evergreen or is not allowed to be so. Nevertheless, what I'm trying to talk about here is mentors needing mentors. So I know I am truly honored and I feel a deep sense of gratitude and love for the fact that I know there are a lot of pretty prominent people out there that pay attention to the words that I say, the ideas that I have. A particular lady that I'm thinking of, the one that I think is probably the one, and I hope turns into something beautiful, and maybe in a few years we get married, have a family, and all that stuff. I can tell that I'm having a positive impact on her, and she's reaching tens of thousands of people a day, if not more. That's a big deal. That is a really big deal. Even on my own platform, the platform is starting to grow. I don't just post here. I also post on Rumble, Facebook, X, and other places. Spotify. I'll just name those for now. But I am, therefore, in some way, shape, or form, her mentor. Along with everybody else that follows my videos. However, mentors need mentors need mentors, like I was saying. Some of my mentors are people like Elliot Hulse, who's a Gen Xer. He's 46, and he has a channel that's literally called Wisdom. Elliot Hulse Wisdom. Because he's a wise guy, you know. He's got a lot of life experience. He's an erstwhile serial entrepreneur who does life coaching and strength coaching. He's one of my mentors. One of his mentors, just one of them, he's got a ton of them, just like I do, is a guy by the name of Tony Robbins. He's a financial guru, the guy with the big mouth. Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, also, in some way, shape, or form, one of my mentors. I've read some of his greatest works, like Money Mastering the Game. It's a tome. It's a very big book, but a very good one. And the primary thing he tells you to do in that book, the crux of it, is indexed universal life savings accounts. They're insurance, but they're really good. They're like le creme de la creme of investing portfolios that you can get. They have a lot of upside and no downside. You can't find that almost anywhere. Well, there you go. So that's one of his mentors, and he has a ton of mentors. Like I was talking about in my previous video, Why Asmongold, you need to decentralize your information sources and think for yourself. A mentor, in order to be a proper mentor, does that. We all have biases. Every single one of us. We're all human. If we can mitigate those as much as possible by seeing from other people's perspectives, walking in their shoes even, we have the opportunity, then you become the best mentor possible. Me being 36 years old and having the background that I do, I have a very distinct and powerful empathy for those who have been working their asses off to try to make the world a better place, but keep on getting punched in the gut, blockaded, just like I have. Every turn, every way, everything that I've done, constantly blockaded. I told you about my mom's YouTube channel that has 27,000, almost 28,000 subscribers now, and she gets about 30 views every long form video because YouTube has blockaded the channel for some reason. I empathize. Even if it never stops, which I'm not going to assume that it does, because assuming makes asses out of people. I can use that pain as power to help others. Which is the only thing, like I was talking about before, in this life that matters. It's the only thing we get out of this. We don't survive. Nobody gets out of life alive. We don't take anything with us. We can leave a legacy that will help others react better through their course of living, through their relationships with others. Those are the presents that we leave people. If they're presents of like genetic legacy, children, things of that nature, fantastic. If you bring them up right, you teach them good morality, they're going to inspire others. Those are the proper presents to leave. If they're beautiful buildings and empires that show the strength and capacity of the human spirit, that inspires people. That is valuable. So while it might not last forever, it's ephemeral just like everything else here. It's worthwhile in that regard. There is value in trying to build that. Because the primary thing, and the only thing that matters that you build here, is the human soul. That's it. Whatever helps you do that is good. So Elliot Hulse is one of my mentors, even though I don't know him directly. I am truly grateful that I can be the mentor to all of you, and in particular, this is one woman I'm talking about, because I'm hoping that it can become something better. She has a very powerful mind, is very wise, and is a mentor to thousands upon thousands of people herself, who, if she's teaching them right, which I know she will, she's doing a fantastic job, then they too are going to realize that you don't get all your information from one person, because she's only 24. So even 24 years old, has a lot of life behind her, and she's an incredibly intelligent woman. She's a genius. So it means she processes it very well, especially if she reacts to it well. But she knows, even she is only one person. She's teaching them well, inspiring them well. They'll find the proper sources, the things that empower people. You know what doesn't empower people? Telling them that they're a virus on the planet. Telling them that they're worthless. Unless they're actually acting that out like George Soros is. He's a bane to human existence, and people like him. I don't want it to be that way, but it's the life that he has chosen. He has chosen it. So the way you're a mentor is you make the world a better place. You make people feel like they're home when they're with you, when they're listening to you, when they're talking to you. You be accessible. You be their friend, part of their extended family. You have a personal relationship with them, just like Jesus did and does. Jesus, another one of my mentors. And even Jesus has a mentor. His mentor being his dad. His dad being the other part of God, part of the Trinity. He's God, Jesus is God, God is God. And then the Holy Spirit, which is the communication between the two of them, is God as well. Mentors have mentors have mentors. And all mentors are meant to inspire. You feed people on not just bread alone. You fuel the fire that is in their hearts and show them that they can do it. I stated before on one of my videos in the past, I think it's a video where I say who I am, or introducing myself. I had certain experiences in my life. I only listed half a dozen there, but there were many more that would make a normal person unalive themselves. And I want to inspire you guys that you could get through that. That's never the answer to unalive yourself. Never is. Never will be. It hurts so many people, not just you. But I want to show you that you can get through it. Because, like I say on this channel all the time, until death, all defeats are psychological. And if you're going to cause your own unaliving, then you've defeated yourself. But otherwise, the enemy can't beat you. And you yourself are becoming a mentor. That little fire in your heart that goes around and spreads that same inspiration to other people. Sometimes without even knowing it. Most of the time, without even knowing it. That powerful ripple that your mentors provide, you become a mini ripple yourself. And it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So, that's what I got for you today, guys. Mentors need mentors need mentors. Also, mentors need wives. Love y'all. Peace.